It was late in the afternoon and I stood in front of my mirror in my hallway, still dressed from today's interview. The silence around me was loud, but my thoughts were louder because I kept repeating the podcast episode I had just recorded. My interview guest had everything: success, status, and routine. Yet he confessed that he felt a pressure all the time, like he was walking around with invisible weights. He said he was in therapy, talking to his therapist about his current situation, but still the pressure stayed. And then I noticed he was trying to solve a subconscious issue with a conscious tool, because talking alone doesn't read the subconscious mind. Studies show that up to 95% of our behaviors are driven by our subconscious mind. This is why he couldn't fix this situation. And the pressure he felt, it doesn't live in words, it lives in patterns. Patterns are often shaped by quiet moments we barely remember, like a parent's silence, being left out at school, a joke at our expense, or the loss of someone we loved. And if we want to release that weight, we need to meet it where it lives, and this is deep down in ourselves. I started to see the same in me, the tensions, the stories on repeat, the feeling that I was stuck in a loop, even though everything looked fine from the outside. But I realized my mind didn't need more information, it needed a transformation. And that's when I found journaling. Not just to document, but to dig deep into myself, to uncover what's underneath the surface and to ask myself, what am I still carrying with me that never belonged to me? What stories do I retell without even knowing it? And then I listened, not to judge, but to meet myself. And something inside me shifted when I started doing this as often as possible. There was a time when I covered my mirror and the walls with sticky notes like I'm confident, I am enough, I am successful. But every time I looked at them, my body resisted. And my body was right. You can't plaster a new sentence over an old wound and expect it to heal without action, because the subconscious doesn't listen only to what we say, it listens also to what we feel. And that's why I turned towards deeper tools like journaling, visualization, and inner child healing, or in other words, shadow work, because they allowed me to meet my subconscious and explore all the weights I carried with me and not to silence them. So journaling became my mirror, and questioning myself one of the most powerful tools I'm using at the moment kind of every day. And I started writing without filtering. What poured out wasn't always pretty, but it showed me what I couldn't see but was there in the deep. And I can just tell you that it was real. And for me, real is where the healing begins. I wrote about my anxiety and the version of me that was always trying to prove her worth. And I didn't try to fix her, I just listened. And with every page and now every sentence, I could find out more about myself. Patterns emerged and I saw where I had absorbed beliefs like I'm too much, I'm too intense, or I will be left behind. Journaling really gave those beliefs a voice. And that allowed me to finally change the narrative. So after journaling, I started visualizing not just what I wanted, but how it would feel to already be that version of me that is already shining bright. I imagined trust in hard times, joy without guilt, and the subconscious, it believed it because it can distinguish between real and vividly imagined. This became really one of my rituals, as I mentioned, at the moment every day, journaling and visualizing how it feels to live a happy and fulfilled life already, which is so beautiful. And it didn't change my life overnight, but it changed how I experienced myself, and that really changed everything. So start with a journal and ask questions that you are scared to answer, and then close your eyes and visualize how it would feel to be free already. And if you never journaled before, here are 6 questions for you that you can ask yourself to connect deeper with your subconscious mind. Number 1, what do I deeply believe about myself, and where did that belief come from? Number 2, when was the last time I felt unseen or unheard, and what did I truly needed in the moment? Number 3, what thoughts and feelings keep repeating, and what might they be trying to tell me? Number 4, how would I show up today if I fully trusted myself? Number 5, what is hindering me to take the next step towards my dreams and goals? And number 6, and the last one, what am I ready to let go of that no longer feels true or aligned with who I am becoming? This method isn't magic, but it invites you to go inward. And the deeper you go, the more you remember you were always good enough, not broken or anything else. And now you are able to find the answers you are looking for yourself. I can just tell you from my experience that the truth can change your life, and that the subconscious is where it lives. And the story you write from here, that's up to you, because you are the writer of your own story, and you can change it in your favor really every second. So if that resonated with you, follow me for more tips and tricks on mental health and to explore all the remarkable opportunities our life can hold. Let's support each other. So lastly, I just want to tell you, this isn't about fixing you. It's about remembering who you really were before the patterns began. And I can just tell you that you are already super amazing today, and that you can do whatever you are dreaming about. I believe in you. All the best, your Alex.